Hi guys, I am now 28 weeks pregnant. I haven't done a video. I think my last video was 26 weeks and I didn't do or was it 25? I can't remember. But then I didn't do a week after that because nothing much had changed, so there wasn't anything for me to say really. And then yeah, I think the following week, which was 27, I was going to do a video, but I've been so busy with exams and just life right now. But you know, I've finally got the time to do a video and I'm 28 weeks. So symptoms of baby. Baby is about 37.6 centimeters. So 37, about this long now. And now they measure from head to toe, where before they measured from like head to bum, but now they measure from head to toe. So that's about this long and weighs about 2 pounds now, 2.5 pounds. So baby is getting big, baby is getting there. She also starts hiccuping this week, so if your baby gets hiccups from about 28 weeks is where you feel it. And I am officially in my 3rd trimester now, so I'm 28 weeks. I can't believe I could have her in 10 weeks because I had my daughter when I was 38 weeks and 1 day. So I could have her in 10 weeks time. It just went by so fast. It is crazy. But let me get on to my symptoms. I think I said in my last update that my ankles were a bit swollen, and now I think it was just that day because after that I've been looking at my ankles to see and they've gone back to normal. So I think it was just that day. Maybe I was standing up a lot or moving around, or I don't know what it was, but I really think it was just that day because now my ankles are back to normal. I had like a funny time with my face last week. I remember saying at the beginning that I was breaking out a lot. I think my skin has controlled itself a bit more, but I got like some strange like dry patches, some rashes on my face. I had like some under my chin and some like around my nose and some on my eyelids, and I just didn't understand what was going on. But I stopped wearing makeup for that week just until it got better. And even like my top lip, it was like dry and peeling. I don't know what that was about. And I'm not one to have dry skin. Like I have oily skin, I've always had oily skin. So it was strange to just find dry patches on my face. So yeah, that happened over the past 2 weeks. I feel like my belly is getting heavy now. Like I'm walking sometimes and I'm like, whew, like this belly is really grown. She's getting heavy and I really can't wait for it to be over with, to be honest. I just want her out now. I've had enough of being pregnant. I just want her in my arms, like, and sometimes it feels uncomfortable. Sometimes she's laying in some uncomfortable positions, like I don't know if her feet are in my ribs. Like I'm a person who can't tell where the body parts are. Like I know a lot of people say, yeah, I felt an arm move or I felt a foot or a knee, or they just know whatever it is that touched them or kicked or whatever is stuck in somewhere, but I can never tell. So I don't know, but I think something like a foot, I don't know, a hand, whatever it was like next to my rib the other day, and it was so painful and getting uncomfortable. And also my boobs have grown as well. Like I've had to go up a bra size. So like all of this, like just the heaviness is like getting on my back. My back's been hurting, and sometimes I just have to like go and lay down because my back is just hurting so much. And picking up my daughter as well, like it's gotten so heavy now. I just can't wait for her to be out. I had my glucose test on Thursday, the diabetes test, and everything was fine with that. They said my sugar levels are normal, like absolutely fine. There was nothing to worry about at all. But as they took blood, they tested for other things as well, and they said that my iron is a tiny bit low. I remember saying for this whole pregnancy it's been normal because in my last pregnancy it was low the whole time, but this time it had been normal just until last week. They said that it's a bit low now. So she's prescribed me iron tablets that I have to start taking, but she said it's nothing to worry about, like it's just a tiny bit low. So she was like, just keep up your like red meat and your spinach and watercress and just iron enriched foods, and I should be good. My blood pressure was normal. Well, at first it was really high, and I was getting concerned when I went in to see my midwife for the glucose test. But you know, when I have good veins, and normally they can always find my veins to take blood, but this time for some reason the woman that was there, she couldn't find my blood, so she had to inject me 3 times before they actually, well, you know, like the injection to take the blood out, the needle, they had to do that like 3 times before they actually got any blood. So I had one in this arm, one in that arm, they even tried my hand, and then yeah, so all of that. And then obviously you have to wait, and then they take it again in 2 hours to see your sugar levels. And so she took my blood pressure just before, I think it was before they had taken my blood again, so it was kind of high. I think I was scared. I was thinking, oh my gosh, are they gonna have to prick me another 3 times to find my blood? But yeah, so they was a bit concerned, but she said let's just leave it and do it again in a bit. And then she did it again in like 20 minutes and it was back to normal. So she was like, yeah, my blood pressure is fine, because with my last pregnancy it went up a lot and they was a bit concerned. So she was like, this time I'm going to keep an eye on it, but it's still fine. And by this time last time it had already started going up, so it looks like my blood pressure will be fine this time. As I mentioned before, with the bleeding and all of that business, that is still happening, but as I said, it's normal. There's nothing they could do about it. It's not harming baby. I don't feel any way about that. I feel fine about that, to be honest. It's annoying having to be pregnant and wearing a pad when you're pregnant. You're meant to be free from periods and just bleeding and all of that nonsense, but as it's not harming me and it's not harming her, I feel fine. I actually was gonna add some baby clothes that I bought into this video, but I didn't bring them with me and I've got to go out now. I've actually got a lecture in about an hour, so I have to go out now. But thank you for watching, and I'll show you my belly, and then I'll see you next week for my 29-week update. So this is my belly from this side, and from the front, and from this side. So you can see it is absolutely huge now. And then I am now 40.5 inches around. Thank you for watching my 28 weeks, 7-month pregnancy update, and I'll see you next week for my 29-week update. Bye.